Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? Is everybody enjoying Schedule 1? I know I am. I'm already at like 85 hours, 80 hours, something like that. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick little video. Just a quick little video, put it out there. Just, not really show off because, I just nerded out, in the warehouse and, spent the last, 4 hours getting this all done. So I wanted to share it with everybody. So everybody knows, you start off in the motel, doing your little peddly things, then you work your way up to the apartment, maybe get yourself a couple grow plants in there going, maybe you wait for the bungalow, maybe you save the money and get the bungalow off the bat, put your plants in there, maybe you just do meth, you work your way up to the barn, maybe you put some cauldrons down, start cooking a little cocaine, little yayo. See, for me it was like a natural progression to go from apartment, use the apartment for weed, go to the the barn for cocaine, right? For cocaine, right? The yayo. So my thought process was like, what the hell am I gonna do with this warehouse, right? What am I gonna do with the warehouse? So I thought to myself, what would I do with a warehouse? I'll tell you what I'll do with a warehouse. I'm actually gonna use it as a goddamn warehouse. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people have been putting meth labs in there, cocaine labs. Maybe they got an epic weed ranch in there, who knows? But this, ladies and gentlemen, is my warehouse. And I spent the last 4 hours doing this shit, alright? Basically what it came down to is I just wanted a place where I could sit back, kick back, and mix. Because that's really all I do anymore, is I just mix, and I give bricks to my dealers. That's about it. That's about it. I sell when I have to sell. What's up? What's up? Yeah, you keep it going here, man. I own this property. Anyway, on with the tour. This is my warehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the warehouse. Look at that. I've decided to use the warehouse as an actual storeroom. So, the idea is I could just kick back and do 80 pieces of mixes at a time. Why 80? Well, because everything stacks in 8s. You know what I mean? So I figure, why not just do it like that and make it easier, right? So you can see there's 2 rows of everything. We got magic beans. We got all the food products on the left, all right? Red Bull, Coke, bananas, fucking donuts, chili. Got a little mouthwash here. Got the fucking horse serum. You got the motor oil here. You got little gasoline. So you get to the other products over here, right? Get to the other products. You got a little NyQuil right there. A little Adderall. A little Viagra. A little bit of iodine and Percepitol and some batteries. All right? That's just the outer shell. You can just grab as you go, mix, It's a good time, right? It's a chill experience to just sit here and mix if that's what you want to do. Now I have 4 handlers ready to go. Eventually I'm going to automate all this, okay? All right, but I haven't really cracked the code on automating mixers yet, so. And I'm not really in the mood to do that, I'll be honest, because I'm enjoying the mixing process. It's a good time. But do I want to brick shit? Hell no. So, I have these guys all set up to brick stuff. These 3 racks here, brick, and then the stuff here, all the bricks will go there. So 4 bricks, 4 handlers, all brick it at once. A couple packaging when we need it, if we need to package something, right? Take a look at the outer shell. All right. We've got a little bud here. You got some good bud here. All right. Got a little kind bud. Well, there you go. There's some kind bud there. I haven't really poured it over all my weed yet, so don't judge me, okay? Come over here, you got all the meth, all that crystal, right? All the cocaine, all that yayo, all that good stuff, right? Same thing on this side too, the bricks, same system, right? We'll go on up here real quick. These are just extra racks, beds for the handlers and stuff. This is my bed, that's where I sleep, and I look over the operation, right? Looking over the operation. Extra stuff, obviously. We've seen the outer shell, so drugs on the outside, right? Ingredients on the inside. This is every ingredient in the game, by the way. It all worked out with 2 shelves apiece. I don't know how I did it. I don't know if I'm a genius, but maybe I am. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the cool part. Alright, say you run out of stuff. Oh man, I ran out of my fucking serum, bro. It's okay, bro. We got extra back here. Everything is all back here. This is what I've decided to do with my warehouse, ladies and gentlemen. It is just a straight up mix fest. Making bricks. Giving bricks to the dealers, you know what I'm saying? You know, I've got plenty of product. I'm not worried about making more product. I wanted to use this warehouse as an actual warehouse, you know? I live in Arizona. You know, it's the land of warehouses. I got, you know, what can I say? I got inspired, you know? I got motivated and shit. Anyway, drop a like, comment, tell me what you guys did with your fucking warehouse. I'll be curious to know. Let me know what I did wrong. Everyone will be like, yo, you messed up right here. Well, you know what? I don't really care. Alright? Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe.